What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going on a mission. We are learning a few new spells, catching up with Sebastian and Natty, you know, hooking up with the friends, see what they got going on. But today for episode 5, chapter 5, it's going to be, I don't know. I don't really know what to call it, but you know, we're going to have a good time. Gonna enjoy it. We're gonna see what's lurking around Hogwarts, okay? Last episode I said that was the end, or that was episode 5, but I messed up. I just realized that. That's on me. So let's just, I don't know what to say. Let's just get into it. Let's go learn Expelliarmus. And let's go do a botany class. I think that's what it's called.
She growing Punja's onion?
Herb, whatever the heck this class is called.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
Professor
How wonderful
Garlic.
it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please
Professor
welcome
Garlic's
the
gonna
newest
riz me
rose
up.
in our garden.
Oh, Sebastian
We
is
do
in this
look forward
play?
to growing together.
Oh, growing together.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The
Herbology,
prudent
that's what it was.
herbologist
Not
is no more
botany.
afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Herbology.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Mandrake root. This
Accio.
guy. This guy.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh my god.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
Jesus. That was a little bit dramatic.
The soil
How do you say
should
so myself?
envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
A warm, dirty blanket.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
I'm gonna
Now,
riz
for
Miss
our
Garlic
next
up.
task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not
Yes,
grass.
Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Thank you.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
Ooh,
How
riz her
kind of
up,
you.
man. Riz
It
her
seems you're
up.
already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've
Riz her
arranged
up,
for you to
man.
have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see
Let's
how to
go.
balance my star thistle.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a
Alright, Dittany,
vital
yeah.
ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
9 minutes.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a
Branch out.
different sort of flora. The Chinese chomping cabbage.
You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron.
The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you.
Mr.
Come back
Pruitt.
and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Mr. Pruitt.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Where is... Oh, I gotta go up and over.
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian!
No, this
And
guy's
he's
following.
good. Thinks he's really good.
Just collect
But you
all
outright
this stuff.
slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Revelli. Oh,
This stuff
Oh.
is free?
thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Yeah,
Here we
sure
are,
thing, buddy.
home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really.
Hold tab.
Just toss some of those
and
Chinese
also
chomping
do
cabbages
tab
out.
Just on your...
You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Okay, tab.
Look at that! Don't show them anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the
Hey.
gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants.
The
Not like
language
stupid
on these
booba
students,
tubers
bro.
and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Sure, but that's just a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such.
Yeah, I dealt with them.
You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
You know what would be a
Take your time.
crazy game,
I'll see you back in
Chad?
class.
Is if it was made of entirely, like a story like this, but it had AI, like that intelligence for like that kind of communication that we just did, like the dialogue is where, like he'd say something to me and then I could respond however I wanted to, and then it would change like that between me and him, or like the story and stuff. I think that'd be pretty sweet.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
Terribly sorry, Mr. Clock.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good.
Can I get your
As you
digits?
do seem to be
Hey!
quite
Oh, let me chill, let me chill.
green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Let me chill, bro. Don't care much for plants. Oh, no, I gotta rizz her up.
Magical plants have so much to offer.
I gotta rizz her up.
I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my...
Gotta collect these things.
To make anything grow, we must first understand them. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern
Let's
are
see.
as necessary in a greenhouse as in...
I'll come back, bro.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful.
Revelio.
Alright, I guess let's just go outside. See what this chick wants. Okay, go this way. Oh, yeah.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
No. Alright, let's go, chat. Let's go talk to this chick. See what she has to say.
This cannot possibly be.
Revelio.
I've no doubt her plan.
Got that. Got that one. Is this Hagrid's house?
Revelio.
No, this isn't Hagrid's. Oh yeah, this is Hagrid's house? No way.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oh god, this lady.
It is good to see you, my...
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
Let's see. They want something I found.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've
It better
cast
be good for
magic
me
I
to run
can't
all the way
otherwise
over here to see
explain.
this chick,
I
man.
know that's a lot to absorb.
It
I was
is,
trying to riz up Miss Garlic and
and
she's
I will have
bugging
more
the hell out of me.
questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabililand. I am not
I'm
going to
confused
sit
on
by
how
and watch them
this chick
destroy
is from
my new home.
Uganda or whatever, but she's magic, like she's a witch.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their
You know
own.
what I mean?
And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
Like, is there
I had
different
heard
magic
they were
schools
seen in
like around the
Hogsmeade
world?
together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning.
So
I was thinking
Hogwarts
that we
Legacy
could
is set
investigate
in the
a
late
bit.
1800s.
Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
Placing
Right.
it before all of
But
the
how?
books,
I am going to
films,
watch
and
and
stage
listen and
shows
find
you
out
may have already
precisely
seen.
what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Wow, thank you.
Your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
Revet. What's going on here?
But Mummy,
argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy.
I hope to see you again sometime.
I don't have time to loot this village. Let's go deal with these people.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far. They must have come.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stand all crazy, bitch. I can't do that.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Oh, word?
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Incendio! Potato!
Come on, bro. Do it again. I dare you.
I don't expect it.
Levioso! Accio!
I'll watch the light go out
Who
of
is
your
this?
eyes.
She is dripped out though. The collection series field guide has been updated with new enemy types. Their weaknesses.
You've no potato!
We can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student
Accio!
off of my
Potato!
Head in the clouds, this one!
That's the best you can do.
Stupid!
Been on business, bro.
To your knees.
I turned that dude into a chicken, bro.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you okay?
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part
Man,
to your
we just stood on
excellent
business,
defensive
lady.
skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought
Dang.
a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my
Incendio.
tent.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
See what happens.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Nice. Look at that, chat.
Yes, how beautiful!
Merlin.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
You're welcome.
I take it we can call that a success?
We
That was
can
dope.
indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work?
That was
I
sweet.
must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also
welcome.
require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Nice.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Nice. Trials of Merlin. Level 9, baby. Alright, let's go. Attend potions class. I want to learn Expelliarmus.
I think maybe Aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
I don't know why it's nighttime.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion.
Damn, I hope there's a second
Mr.
game to this.
Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
You'll never know when you might need it.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Five drops of that. Stir cauldron. I thought this was going to be a little bit more difficult on keyboard and mouse, but it's really similar.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Nice.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade,
Thank you.
You'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Let's,
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit,
I
by
guess
the
it
way.
was to talk to everybody
Pleasure,
in here and then
truly.
go in the office. I don't know.
And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Good. I'm not doing some crazy stuff for you.
Keep your
Morganberg's activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly wee hours of the night with suspicious deliveries being made. Is the shop's back entrance? Even what we know of the reputation, we're adding major auras to join those who have been watching the shop year amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Aurora office, Borgin and Burks. 1875.
Revelio.
Remember, precision is... Should you chop the dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
What did we need to make? Brew a Durnus potion?
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
Revelio.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere, and you can keep that whooper feather. This time. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Well, for certain you'd have helped.
It did sound like fun. I shouldn't have been so concerned with getting in trouble.
I think it's good to take risks every now and again, especially when it comes to potions class. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Whatever.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Can I get here? Oh, nice.
Incendio. Levioso.
I gotta go around. Are you kidding me? Okay.
Revelio. Levioso.
You there? Yes.
What do you need, bro?
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry.
Revelio.
Your secret's safe with me.
Nice. Level 10? Hogwarts Architect.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
This guy.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
Rotten roast beef. I guess.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If
He's
one
hovering
floats
on
through
these
it
stairs.
just right, one can almost
Revelio.
taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course.
Okay.
Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
Oh, that's weird. What is this? Oh, is this the kitchen?
You never will
In the
understand
kitchen?
students.
What could they
Fancy
want?
delicious food and want to
Revelio.
themselves a bit peckish likely.
Certainly.
It smells glorious in here. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What
This
a
is weird.
treat! What can Finky get for you?
One of these persons is like Dobby's ancestors.
Perhaps some Welsh rabbit.
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he?
Finky.
Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Dang.
I've gained a new appreciation for breakfast.
Are these your little houses? No way. House elf shelving. They live in there, bro. No way.
Revelio.
The headmaster's house elf Scroope sometimes sneaks into the kitchen late at night to pilfer a morsel.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Fienke sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. Shall we?
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it. Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from a young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
Dang. Let's see.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
Don't worry.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
How do they eat that?
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Dang.
Revelio. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
With their heads while away the afterlife.
Hold on, I got it.
I'd say he's in over his head this time.
Revelio.
I can't jump over that.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek among...
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Biggin! Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to isolate that door.
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
Accio!
Is it over yet? Are we still going?
Accio!
Oh, what fun!
Who would have thought a mortal would be so good at this? You've almost got him.
I've never seen a plague like
Here we go again.
Good job, I suppose. But we're not through with you.
I'm glad I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
believe congratulations are in order.
You dang right.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
What's up, brother?
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
See you, my young friend.
You know what I mean? Like, we gotta... This is not...
Revelio.
Cross point, hourglass.
Accio. Revelio.
Alright. Let's go do this. Whatever, we'll just do this one, I guess. I don't know. It's just starting to act weird.
Future champion coming through.
Hold on, what? Oh.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Gotta add my championship round.
Fringo.
Accio. Levioso.
Is that all you've got?
Protego.
Stupid.
Levioso. Accio.
Fringo.
Incendio.
There goes my way.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Stupid one. Lumos. Levio. Protego. Stupid one. Incendio. Confringo. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio. Stupid one. Protego. Stupid one. Incendio. Stupid one. Stupid one. Protego. Stupid one. Accio. Accio.
Champions,
Glad I didn't
baby.
bet on that round.
Champions, baby.
What a
Champions.
victory! You've won the
Champions,
tournament!
baby.
Hey!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize!
What'd I get, bro?
And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Hey, kid.
Yes.
Nice. Complete side relative quest. Let's go. Alright, chat. That's gonna be the end of this video. We're all over the place this video, and I apologize for that. I did not expect that to go that way. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of episode 5. We are doing a lot. We are gaining a lot. Sorry we went on a crazy goose chase this episode. Hopefully the episodes after this one won't be as chaotic as that, but it was just the foundation of building towards the story. You know what I mean? Like, we have to level up to do certain missions, so that's what we did this video. And yeah, if you are new, like and hit the subscribe button. Thank you for the support. These videos are going to probably go out every other day or every week, depending on the community. I got lots of plans, lots of content that I want to do, so stay tuned. But yeah, this is the end of the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Yeah, peace.